I'm on my last straw. I'm broken and I'm woken up. I'm done feeding your lies. I've had enough. I can't run your place in this faulty game. And all the words you speak mean nothing more to me. 'Cause let's start over now. Rewind, and I won't let you go. I need you by my side.
Thank you so much, Bianca. Happy Easter, darling. Appreciate you. Thank you so much, Daddy. Right, Yahweh.
Come along with me. Together with the truth you see. Got our pearls and our laughter too. The search for facts is always new. In this place we keep it real. Classy vibes and joyful zeal. Join the journey, it's just begun. We shine brighter than the sun. Hit the light and share the vibe. Crush those pearls, let's take the ride. Helen's here and spread the cheer. Members make the truth so clear. Spreading truth is what we do. So hit subscribe and join the crew. With every search we pave the way. Together we will save the day. With every laugh we lift our hearts. In the search we all take part. Thank you all for standing strong. Together we belong. Hit the light and share the vibe. Crush those pearls, let's take the ride. Helen's here and spread the cheer. Members make the truth so clear.
Thank you, Mara. Happy Easter.
With every laugh we lift our hearts. In the search we all take part. Thank you all for standing strong. Together we belong. Hit the light and share the vibe. Crush those pearls, let's take the ride. Helen's here and spread the cheer. Members make the truth so clear.
The pearls were bound together through the storm and darkest weather. We search high, we search low, together everywhere we go. Justin's here and he's going live with the best fans by my side. We're a family, we hold strong. Together we can right the wrong. We clutch them pearls, we shine like stars. Daily grind, but we're not stopping. Pearls around the world just popping. With each view and every share, we send hope and show we care. We clutch them pearls, we shine like stars. Searching wide, spreading love afar. Every stream, every heartfelt plea, we are one in this community. Daily grind, but we're not stopping. Pearls around the world just popping. With each view and every share, we send hope and show we care. We clutch them pearls, we shine like stars. Searching wide, spreading love afar. Every stream, every heartfelt plea, we are one in this community. In the night or in the day, girls will light and lead the way. Justice heart and your support, together we will hold the fort. Daily grind, but we're not stopping. Pearls around the world just popping. With each view and every share, we send hope and show we care.
Click play and come along with me. Together with the truth you see. Got our pearls and our laughter too. The search for facts is always new. In this place we keep it real. Classy vibes and joyful zeal. Join the journey, it's just begun. We shine brighter than the sun. Hit the like and share the vibe. Clutch those pearls, let's take the ride. Comments here and spread the cheer. Members make the truth so clear. Defending truth is what we do. So hit subscribe and join the crew. With every search we pave the way. Together we will save the day. Defending truth is what we do. So hit subscribe and join the crew. With every search we pave the way. Together we will save the day. With every laugh we lift our hearts. In the search we all take part. Thank you all for standing strong. Together we belong. Hit the like and share the vibe. Clutch those pearls, let's take the ride. Comments here and spread the cheer. Members make the truth so clear. Hit the like and share the vibe. Clutch those pearls, let's take the ride. Comments here and spread the cheer. Members make the truth so clear.
Well, hello, hello, hello. Happy Easter to all of my pearls out there. Thank you so much for joining me. Really do appreciate your time. You could have chosen to be anywhere on YouTube. You have a lot of options, anywhere on the internet, anywhere in the world, and you chose to be right here. I know your time is very valuable, and I do appreciate you spending some time with me. Today is April 20th, 2025. It is currently 2:50 p.m. on the East Coast of the United States. Hello, my pearls. How you doing? Happy Easter to you all. I hope that it is absolutely filled with joy and with your family and all of that. I wrote you guys a little letter just to say thank you for all of your support. I just wanted to take a second to talk to you heart to heart. Today, Easter, and whether you're today's Easter rather, and whether you're someone who goes to church every Sunday or you're just trying to figure it all out, I think we can all agree this day means something. It's about hope, about grace, and it's about second chances, the kind only God can give. Easter is about Jesus who gave his life for us, knowing full well we'd mess up, fall short, and need saving. He didn't do it for perfect people. He did it for all of us imperfectly. And 3 days later, he walked out of the grave, not to just prove a point, but to show us that nothing is too far gone, not even death. If you've been going through it lately, feeling tired, discouraged, forgotten, health issues, or whatever, I just want to remind you that God sees you and all the pearls see you. He's not done with you. And what feels like the end might actually be a setup for a brand new beginning. I'm so grateful for each of you pearls. Seriously. Y'all don't have to be here, but you keep showing up, and that means more to me than I can ever put words into. It's more than just subscribers and viewers, it's real people doing life together, one live stream at a time. So, wherever you are today, whether you're celebrating with family or just trying to keep your head above the water, I pray you feel the love of God, the peace of Jesus, and the kind of hope that doesn't fade when life gets hard. Happy Easter to each and every single one of you that sees this. I love you all, and I am so thankful to each of you. So, with that being said, I just wanted to give a little heartfelt message. And today is a very, very special holiday. So, life gets lonely on the road driving all the time. The pearls keep me going. Thank you, Widow. Thank you so much. You guys keep me going many days. So, it's my pearls that keep me going. It really is some days. So, thank you all for that. I really do appreciate that. So this is a case that I want to talk to you about for a few reasons. Um, I've been trying to do. Hold on one second. More cases of color. You know, the or any sort of minority that somehow doesn't get as much. It doesn't get as much views, and it doesn't get as much attention either. But everyone deserves to be found, and everyone deserves justice. So today we are talking about 17-year-old London Thomas, who is missing. Oh, thank you, Justin. I really needed to hear some positivity today as I sit alone here Easter Sunday. Dee, we love you and we thank you, and you are not alone. We are right here with you. Thank you, Rhonda. Thank you all. Thank you all for the kind words. I appreciate it. Ginger, thank you so much. Happy you, my dear. Thank you so much. He is risen. Amen. And Ashley, thank you so much, my dear. Really do appreciate you. Maria, thank you so much. Really do appreciate you, my dear. So this is 17-year-old London Thomas, and police believe something terrible has happened to her. She went to her boyfriend's house and has not been seen since. Now, I will tell you that hold on one second. She's been missing since April 20, or sorry, not as today's April 20th. I'm trying to think when she was last missing. Let me see here. When did she go missing? I've got it right here. One second. She's been missing since April 5th. So over 2 weeks. After being dropped off at her 23-year-old boyfriend's home on Carsley Street. Since then, she has not been heard from, and her disappearance is considered out of character by her family. I mean, a 17-year-old is still a child. Authorities, including the FBI and Detroit Police Department, have searched the boyfriend's residence twice, seeking DNA evidence after retrieving concerning information from phone data. Despite these efforts, no leads have emerged and no arrest has been made. However, they have named a suspect, and that is London's boyfriend. London's cell phone last pinged near Cooper Upper Elementary School in Westland. This is Michigan, by the way, on April 6th. Community members, along with her family, have organized search efforts in the area, including Hines Park. Her family describes her disappearance as out of character and is urging anyone with information to come forward. A $2,500 reward is being offered for information leading to her whereabouts. Tips can be submitted anonymously to Crime Stoppers at 1-800-SPEAK-UP. Doesn't matter where you are, you can call Crime Stoppers. So I want to show you guys some things here. Let me get to it, and I will pull it up. Let me just show you where she was kind of last seen and all of that. Do me a favor, y'all. Please hit your thumbs up. Would greatly appreciate it, as we need as many people to see this as possible. If you will be so kind and share this on any of your social media platforms, that would be even better as well. Here we go. This is her 23-year-old boyfriend and London together. She is so pretty. I've never heard of her case. Yeah, and that's why I want to kind of bring it forth. But he's 23. She's 17. You know? Beautiful, beautiful girl. But she's not really she's not the type to do this. She was last seen with just her hair done, pink Crocs, either a Michael Myers black hoodie or a 1-800 Mental Health Matters shirt or hoodie. We found so many things different today while searching, and even if it doesn't lead down to London, has to lead to something. This is from Missing London Thomas discussion and updates. London was not the type of girl to run away from home, considering she was able to do majority of the things she was asked to. London was last seen dropped off at her boyfriend's house in Inkster. Her phone last pinged location was Cooper Elementary towards the black fence of the trailer park and was still active till 9 a.m. in the same location. Today, they say, I've seen the most gut-wrenching family heartbreak. Friends mourn over the fact of no idea where their friend went, and more. I met some of the best citizens in the community and found multiple items, 3 sets of headphones, including AirPods, that were still charged and active, a female's phone smashed, a credit card cut in half, and more. It's really sad how much people can find when they all come together. Some things you'd think police would have already known by now. Please help find London. Please keep out for her. Look. Okay. All right. I want to show you guys. So yesterday, no, sorry. Thursday is when they went into the home and looked for, I guess, did forensics in the boyfriend's home. All right. Without further ado, let's get it going. Hello, Miss Soldier.
Fox 2's Robin Murdoch is having more on the investigation. Robin, good morning to you.
Good morning, Josh and Erica. Yeah, very difficult time, obviously, for London Thomas's family. Multiple police agencies are now involved in the search for this missing 17-year-old. We're talking about Inkster Police, where we are right now, Detroit Police, as well as the FBI. They're all involved in the effort to find any sign of this missing 17-year-old. And as you mentioned yesterday, they really focused their efforts on the home of London Thomas's 23-year-old boyfriend in Inkster. They spent several hours out at his home on Carlisle Street yesterday, and we were told that is actually the second time they had been out at that location looking for any trace of the missing 17-year-old. Now, her family tells us that she was actually last seen back on April 5th, so 2 weeks ago at that home when she was dropped off there. Since then, her family, friends, and police, they have been searching all over looking for any sign of her, but unfortunately, they have not been able to find any trace of her. Take a listen to her heartbroken mother.
They raided the house, his house, and that, nothing was found. That was really, truly the last piece of real information I received.
Yesterday, a number of people also searched near Cooper Upper Elementary, and that is in Westland. That is because that is where London Thomas's cell phone last pinged. Again, they searched that area yesterday.
What is it? Someone said many communities have pulled together. No, London, what I was saying is I am actively trying to do more cases of people that are forgotten, in my opinion, indigenous, any minorities, because they don't get, unfortunately, many times the same coverage as someone like myself, blonde hair and green eyes. It's I think we need to do better as a community, as media and all of that. So I just wanted to be clear on that, London. So I didn't see that until just now. So thank you for being here.
not find anything. If you have any information on her whereabouts, you're asked to call police. There is a $2,500 reward being offered for any information that brings that 17-year-old home. We are live here in Inkster. I'm Robin Murdoch, Fox 2 News.
Now, girls, don't get on that church bus acting up. I'll call the Easter Bunny and tell him not to come.
Okay. All right. So then we have this. Right here. This is the mother and stepfather of missing 17-year-old London Thomas. Oops, let me.
The updates officially
It's
have
a little
been
low.
just that they were actually going inside the home, doing the raid, collecting more evidence, coming from some electronic evidence that they had received. So I'm not for certain if it was text messages, calls, but that's the last update, really, for today. Stick together in truth and do not be led astray, because that's what can happen. There will be people that will try to take advantage of you. Just keep going, and be as strong as you can. Surround those that only make you strong.
It's very low.
I want my baby home. Yes,
Yeah.
of course, please.
Please call
Anything.
911 if you see her. Please do not try to be a hero. Do not try to take the law in your own hands. Please call 911. Even if you gotta slow back and follow until the police catches up, do not take the law in your own hands.
And I want my baby home. I want her home alive, safe and well. I know you can't do this alone, So grateful. I'm just grateful.
I'm grateful for the community that came out, friends,
Everybody.
family, people on Facebook, friends of friends, friends of family.
People we've never met or never ever known. I don't even have a social media presence, so it just took me by surprise. Everybody came together.
It was heartwarming and it was a blessing.
Absolutely. It's a confirmation, as well as they have my older daughter's cell phone information as well. So it was verified that she was taken to that address.
This is in Detroit, Michigan area.
I know that today was, they were raided by the FBI and ATF and Inkster Police, possibly Detroit Police. I would just say, just be strong and try to be as patient as possible and pray, because we can't know everything. We want to do as much as we can, but we can't. And it's like either we go in a route that they'll be looking for us next, or
No, I understand, London. I understand the community there has came together in force. I agree, absolutely. And that is a blessing to have, because many don't get that, right? We're just talking about in general. So thank you so much. The interview reminds me of the West.
We stay strong and continue to wait and do things the right way. And I think that's what's gotten us this far, is that
A lot
we're
different,
working
Melissa.
together, knowing what we all can do and can contribute to bring her home. And
Oh,
no matter what, London,
bless
I
him,
don't care.
soldier.
I don't care what it is. I don't care what it is. You will be home with me. All will be forgiven. It can all be healed. I don't care what it is. And I just want her home.
You remember the case I think it was like a week ago, we did a case and The boyfriend said that the girlfriend lost her phone and then she couldn't find it, and she was supposed to go to work, but she didn't show up. And it seemed really suspicious in that case we were talking about last week. But she was found, and she was found safe. I think there's something we were missing in that case still. I need to go back and look in that, because there's something that was going on between those two last week.
As soon as possible. Yep.
Okay.
Detroit is my.
Okay. So there we have that. Let me all will be forgiven. Tearful mother of missing 17-year-old from Inkster sends heartfelt message. The updates officially have been just that. They are going inside the home during the raid to collect more evidence, said Thomas's mother, Jasma Bennett. Quote, coming from some electronic devices that have received, I'm not for certain if it was text messages or calls, but that's the last update really for today. When asked what message she wanted to convey to the community regarding her missing daughter, Bennett urged, quote, stick together in truth and do not lead astray. You know, because that's what can happen. There will be people who will try to take advantage of you. Just keep going, keep going, keep going. And be as strong as you can. Surround those that only make you strong. Thomas's stepfather, Darnell Johnson, also spoke out Thursday night, saying, quote, if you see her, please call 911. Please do not try to be a hero. Do not try to take the law in your own hands. Please call 911, even if you have to slow back and follow until police catch up. Do not take the law in your own hands, end quote. Bennett expressed her deep concern for her daughter, saying, quote, I want my baby home safe, alive, and well. You can't do this alone. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful, end quote. She said she was grateful for the community that came out during the search in the area where the 17-year-old daughter's phone last pinged. I'm grateful for the community that came out, friends, family, people on Facebook, friends of friends, friends of family, people I've never ever known. I don't even have a social media presence, so it just took me by surprise when everyone came together. It was heartwarming and it was a blessing, end quote. She asked about the circumstances of Thomas's disappearance. Both Johnson and Bennett confirmed that she was dropped off at her boyfriend's house prior to going missing. They also mentioned having her older daughter's cell phone information verifying that Thomas was taken to that address. In regards to the information I know today, the boyfriend's name, his house was raided by the FBI and the ATF and the Inkster police, possibly Detroit police. I would just say stay strong and try to be as patient as possible and pray, because we can't know everything. We want to know as much as we can, but we can't. It's like we either go in the route they'll be looking for us next. If we go in that route, they'll be looking for us next, or we stay strong and continue to wait and do the right things the right way. And I think that that's what's gotten us this far. We've been working together, knowing that we can all do and can contribute to bring her home no matter what. That is from Jasmina Bennett, Mrs. Thompson's mother. She also has a message. London, I don't care what it is. You will be home with me. All is forgiven. It can all be healed. I just want her home as soon as possible, Bennett says. This is video of them.
We've helped recover over $3.5 billion.
searching the home.
At a time for
The search for a missing 17-year-old girl nears week 2. London Thomas was last seen April 5th after being dropped off at a house in Inkster. Tonight, DPD confirms it conducted a second search at a residence in Inkster related to the case. Our cameras were rolling as officers moved in and out of the home. London's mother was outside as police searched. She's desperate to see her daughter again.
No matter what, London, I don't care. I don't care what it is. I don't care what it is. You will be home with me. All will be forgiven. It can all be healed. I don't care what it is. And I just want her home as soon as possible.
The Detroit Police Department has now taken over the case. Officers are looking into a person of interest. In the meantime, anyone with information about London should call police or Crime Stoppers at 1-800-SPEAK-UP.
Detroit is my
All right. So, yes, please hit that thumbs up so the algorithm will know. And if you can share it on your social media, any platform, the link to this live, even better. London Thomas is described as a 17-year-old female, black female, brown eyes, 5'6", red hair in a ponytail, 115 pounds. You can call the Detroit Police Department 8th Precinct at 313-596-5840. You can call Crime Stoppers and remain 100% anonymous. 1-800-SPEAK-UP. 1-800-SPEAK-UP. This is going to talk about her last cell phone ping, which is very important.
Now, the
important.
urgent search for a missing teenager. As each day goes by, the heartache grows for the family of 17-year-old London Thomas.
She disappeared nearly 2 weeks ago. She was last seen on April 5th after being dropped off at a...
Oh, let me thank Janet. Janet, thank you so much, my dear. I hope you all have a blessed and happy Easter. Thank you for your support while I recover from rotary cuff surgery. Love and hugs to you all. Thank you, Miss Janet, for 5 months of support. Hope you have a very good Easter as well. Hope you heal quickly as well. Thank you so much. Good to see everyone coming in. Thank you.
House in Inkster. The family is growing increasingly anxious as information is scarce. London's cell phone last pinged near Hines Park in Westland. That's the map of where she was last using her cell phone. That's where we find Victor Williams. And Victor, her loved ones are now taking matters into their own hands.
Yes, that's right, Ty and Kimberly. You know, loved ones as well as investigators, they want you to get a good hard look at London Thomas. They've been looking for her all day, family and friends all out here searching for her, and they're not going to stop until she's safe and sound.
I don't care about money. I don't care about anything besides my daughter being back in my home, alive, safe, and well.
The search continues for missing 17-year-old London Thomas. The pain of not knowing her daughter's whereabouts gets harder and harder to deal with every single day for London's mother, Jasmine Bennett.
All of this is strange. We haven't talked to her. We haven't seen her. We know nothing. Nobody has heard any plans. She has never, ever ran away.
London has been missing since April the 5th. Her mother says she was last seen with a significant other.
My daughter was supposed to be leaving with her sister. She ended up getting dropped off to her boyfriend's house. She's 17. Who she was actually dating is 23 years old.
As of now, it appears nothing has come out of the police questioning London's boyfriend, but taking matters into their own hands.
We've been scouring all of the area and, well, mostly of Inkster. We did do Westland from the beginning, and now we think that it's time to come back.
Family members, friends, and classmates all came together Thursday to search Hines Park, an area near the place where London's cell phone was last pinged.
Boyfriend is the person of interest.
So I had to do something. We're going to bring her home.
There we go.
We're going to bring her home safe.
The Detroit Police Department is now taking over the case. The investigation is ongoing, but we're hearing that officers are looking into a person of interest. London's stepfather, Darnell, is holding on to hope that she will return.
Well, I still have hope, but at this point, the only thing I can do is just leave it in God's hands. I mean, it's whatever God's, whatever his will is, I have to accept it. I just want her home.
And regardless of what led to London's disappearance, loved ones just want her back.
Please just come home. I don't care what reason, just come home.
And once again, here's another look at London. If you see her, you can call Crime Stoppers at 1-800-SPEAK-UP.
That, like Lil Red just said, that is a mother who is pleading for answers for her child. That is a mother, and that's what a mother
We're
does.
Michigan's most experienced
She is
personal injury law
out there
firm. Our lawyers have
pounding
over
the
600
pavement.
years.
Tonight, police are searching for a
Out there pounding the pavement, doing everything she can to try to find her 17-year-old daughter who has been missing over 2 weeks. A person knows a mother's anguish, a father's anguish when they speak. We have a sense of bullshit when it's not, when they're acting. This mother is clearly upset, doing everything she can to find her child.
missing 17-year-old girl from Inkster. London Thomas hasn't been heard from in days. Thomas was last seen Saturday, April 5th. Her sister dropped her off at her boyfriend's
Carlisle Street near Inkster Road.
house on Carlisle Street near Inkster Road. The family says her phone last pinged in Westland near Cooper Upper Elementary School.
But I know my daughter, this is not her. I'm her best friend. She calls me for everything, and I haven't heard from her, and I know something.
Now, this is the biological father of London.
All right.
London's family has a planned search for London. Tomorrow at noon, we'll bring you more coverage on local.
So there's that.
When you need help, the Sam Bernstein Law Firm responds fast.
A 17-year-old girl from Inkster is missing, and concerned community members are coming together to try and find her.
Thank you so much for joining us here at 5. I'm Kimberly Gill.
And I'm Damon Fernandez. Police say the missing girl, London Thomas, was last seen Saturday.
Jacqueline Francis just spoke with her father as loved ones prepare for a search party this weekend. Jacqueline.
Spoke to her dad, her grandma, both of them heartbroken. Their entire house right now, we're standing just in the next lot over, is filled with friends and family. Everyone inside, they're just worried, sick about London. This is 17-year-old London Thomas. Both the Detroit Police Department, Inkster Police Department have put notice out about the
Detroit,
search
Michigan.
for her. The family tells us that her sister dropped her off last Saturday, nearly 1 week ago, at her boyfriend's house in Inkster. They don't know much about the boyfriend. They said that they tracked her phone on Sunday. They tracked it to an elementary school in Westland. They couldn't physically find it, but that's where the phone last pinged. They're just trying to put together these pieces. They tell me this is not at all like her. She would never not be in contact for days on end. Again, it's almost been 1 week. I want to share a little bit of what
2 weeks
Dad
now.
and Grandma had to say to me just minutes ago.
Everyone that knows her, love her. And we just, right now, we can't believe that this happening to her.
And I had talked to her Friday, and she called me and said, Grandma wanted pizza, and I cashed up for $20. I just want whoever got her to return her or
Bless
let
her
us know
heart.
where she at.
If anything wrong, I'm looking so hard to find you. I love you. Please call me and let me know you're okay.
You can just see and hear how emotional, how upset they are trying to find London Thomas. There's going to be a search party tomorrow at noon at that elementary school in Westland. We're going to put that information on our website. Click on Detroit.com. If you know anything about where she may be, you can call Crime Stoppers or you can call police.
So there's that. All right. It's not a good situation. This is definitely not a good situation, to say the very least. Let me show you something here. People have been out searching, all on the ground. They still haven't found her. They are all pounding the pavement. Kids, teenagers, adults, just make sure you do it safe. Printing flyers, giving flyers. They found different things that may or may not be related.
Who has the case? It flipped over. It was like not even see the phone. Like what the fuck? Who has the case? It flipped over. It was like not even see the phone. Like what the fuck? Who has the case?
Yeah, there's
flipped over. It was
phone, headphones, all of that. So it's oops. They're all searching. I guess the boyfriend has deactivated his Instagram. Was already too drunk. I know I'm gonna finish it. You know, these. Do we know how long London was dating this guy? No, I've been trying to find that out, Scotty, but I have not been able to find that out. He's 23, she's 17. I understand why someone 17 may try to date an older guy or whatever, but I don't understand a 23-year-old man dating a 17-year-old. You know what I mean? Like, dude, you're an adult. Stop that. Thought I saw a few years seeing him. Yeah. Thank you, Susan. Thank you so much. 6 years. Yeah. I don't understand that. Don't get it.
I'm trying not to lose hope. I'm trying not to lose faith.
Please just come home. I don't care what reason, just come home.
Jasma tells me London loves everything, music and hair. She is outspoken with a soft heart and a butterfly tattoo on her neck. Jasma is asking for your prayers.
Please, for us and our family, please. Because this is all we have. I need you all. I need you all for that.
If you know,
you see the difference. She has no problem saying how she feels. She has no problem finding her words about what is going on. A mother, a father who have a missing child have no problem finding their words if they're not involved. And she is devastated, this mother. Devastated.
know anything that will help investigate.
Look at all these people. That's
Investigators
amazing.
find London Thomas. You are asked to contact Detroit Rewards TV or 1-800-SPEAK UP. In Westland, Sarah Michaels, 7 News Detroit.
That's amazing. We may have an update soon in the case of missing 17-year-old I just got word back that London Thomas's boyfriend was taken back into custody a short time ago. Earlier today, there was a joint effort between Inkster Police and FBI near Ann Arbor Trail and Middle Belt, where a search produced some type of evidence that is not yet known. Mark D. Andre. Let me see if I can find him on Facebook. Mark, M-A-R-C-D, Andre Love. Here we go. He is a journalist. And I guess he's local. Trying to see if he's got anything here. Bear with me 1 second. Her name is Lori Harvey. He posts a lot, so it's hard to find. I don't see anything, any update from him at the moment. Really, really sad, man. All right, let me show you this. This is from Erica Francis, Fox 2 Detroit as well. Mom is looking at camera and not thinking about word choices. Yeah. And also, not only that, look at every interview. Every interview, she doesn't say everything word for word. You know what I mean? Like in a manufactured way.
Hour, a search for evidence in the case of a missing 17-year-old continues.
London Thomas hasn't been seen for nearly 2 weeks. Last night, police in the Fest were searching her boyfriend's home in Inkster. Fox 2's Robert Murdoch is live with more on the investigation.
I mean, and guys, the FBI is on this, right? And a 17-year-old and the FBI is on it. It just shows you that this is criminal. And there has been a suspect named in this case, and that is her boyfriend. But anytime you see the FBI on someone who is missing, it's criminal.
Robin, good morning to you.
The FBI doesn't get involved in, the non-criminal stuff. That's what they are there for. They are for crime.
Good morning, Josh and Erica. Yeah, a very difficult time, obviously, for London Thomas's family. Multiple police agencies are now involved in the search for this missing 17-year-old. We're talking about Inkster Police, where we are right now, Detroit Police, as well as the FBI. They are all involved in the effort to find any sign of this missing 17-year-old. And as you mentioned yesterday, they really focused their efforts on the home of London Thomas's 23-year-old boyfriend in Inkster. They spent several hours out at his home on Carlisle Street yesterday, and we were told that is actually the second time they had been out at that location looking for any trace of the missing 17-year-old. Now, her family tells us that she was actually last seen back on April 5th, so 2 weeks ago at that home when she was dropped off there. Since then, her family, friends, and police, they have been searching all over looking for any sign of her, but unfortunately, they have not been able to find any trace of her. Take a listen to her heartbroken mother.
He raided the house, his house, and that, nothing was found. That was really, truly the last piece of real information I received.
Yesterday, a number of people also searched near Cooper Upper Elementary, and that is in Westland. That is because that is where London Thomas's cell phone last pinged. Again, they searched that area yesterday, did not find anything. If you have any information on her whereabouts, you're asked to call police. There is a $2,500 reward being offered for any information that brings that 17-year-old home. We are live here in Inkster. I'm Robin Murdoch, Fox 2 News.
Okay. So there's that. Apparently they did not find anything, according to the mom, in the house. However, if he is a suspect or a person of interest, they know something, right? They know something. They may have found something in a car at another location that ties them. Video, who knows? Hopefully she's out there safe, but it's not sounding good. I pray that I am wrong. Let's see here if there's anything else. I don't know the boyfriend's name. Mom says this is a terror, just a horrible, horrible nightmare. The local perspective, in addition to authorities searching near the boyfriend's home in Inkster, community members spent time looking around Cooper Upper Elementary West in Westland. Let's see here. Let's see if we can find that on the map here. See if I can find that. Bear with me 1 second. And I'll do my best to find it here. Here we go. So this is the area that they are searching in. Is there anyone in Detroit or Michigan anywhere? Anywhere close to this? Let's see here. Why is it not going? Okay, there we go. So this is the area, Cooper Upper Elementary School. They're looking in this area. So it's not really, I mean, there's a lot of woods in this area. There's some trail of some sort around here as well, neighborhood and stuff, but she could be anywhere. This was the area her phone was seen at last time. Or phone pinged, rather. Around this school area. Let's see here. Wonder if they got any cameras outside. I'm sure they got cameras around here. Yep, they got cameras here. So, you know, if her phone was around this area, they're going to be looking at every car passing by during the hours that this pinged. Right? It looks like there's a lot of fields and stuff in this area as well. Let's go out a little bit and let's see where we're at. Okay. Here's Cooper Elementary. There's a lot of woods. Hines Park Hill. But, you know, we'll just have to kind of see. Who knows, you know? Just have to see. 1 second, y'all. 1 second. Okay. Inkster is in the downtown area close to Detroit. Yeah. Wayne County. Does he live with other family members? That's a good question. I don't think so. I think he has his own home. From what I understand, I've heard that she lives with her sister. Looks like the school is right at Ann Arbor. Yep, it is. It is Factory Girl. Yep, sure is. Yes, dark side crime. Hines Park it's a big park. The boyfriend has been named a person of interest. Yes, he does. Even grandma was cuffed and taken to the other. Oh, really, Sarah? Hold on. Grandma was cuffed. Damn. Okay, yep. Sorry, he does live with other family members. Authorities have searched residence twice, seeking DNA evidence after retrieving concerning information from phone data. Despite these efforts, no leads have emerged and no arrest has been made. London's cell phone pinged at Cooper Upper Elementary School in Westland, April 6th. Doesn't give a time or anything like that, but does anyone know his name? Some online outlets, social media have mentioned the name Jalen Pendergrass. Jalen Pendergrass, is that him? I think this might be it. Let's see here. Let me see here. Yep. Here we go. I think it's Jalen Pendergrass. Yep. Okay. I want to make sure that was right.
One of her aunts reached out to me yesterday, so I want to give you an update. This person made a post in regards to what's going on with her. She states that she's been being groomed by a 24-year-old man named Jalen Pendergrass for the past 3 years.
Damn.
London is 17 years old. That means this has been happening since she was 14. According to her older sister, London was dropped off to Jalen Pendergrass's home in Inkster. After doing my own research online, Jalen's family says that they never let her in the house. In this post, the family member also states that the Pendergrass family is extremely locked in with the Inkster police.
Yes, ma'am.
And to add icing on the cake, Jalen is allegedly missing. I don't know if he's missing, like, just disappeared, or if he's missing, like, I'm in the house until all of this clears up. All I know is if you see London, if you see Jalen, please contact the police, Crime Stoppers, or somebody that can help. This is what Jalen looks like. This is what London looks like. She changes her hair very often, so it might not be this color right now. She was last seen in a black hoodie, black leggings, and Crocs, hot pink. All I know is I'm praying for her family, and I'm praying that she comes home safely. Cousins, I want to give you guys a part 2 to this London Thomas story. One of her aunts reached out to me yesterday, so I want to give you an update. This person made a post in regards to what's going on with her. She states that she's been being groomed by a 24-year-old man named Jalen Pendergrass for the past 3 years. London is
crazy. That's crazy. Hold on 1 second, guys. All right. Said she's been groomed by this guy the last 3 years. Now, I don't want to be too judgmental, but if the parents knew about if the parents knew about this dude, shouldn't they have said something in the last 3 years? I'm just saying.
Enough to where we can put boots on the ground and find this young lady, because her life is in danger. This is 17-year-old London Thomas. She goes by Newski. So she's been missing since April the 5th at around 9:48 a.m. Now, there has been several people who have spotted her in Inkster, Michigan on Carlisle Street, but also they said that her phone, it last pinged at an elementary school. Also, according to some of the reports, she was with this guy right here. His name is Jalen Tyler Pendergrass. He's a menace because he already has a record. But they're saying that she's been held against her will about this guy right here. And this is just some of the stuff that he has on his record. Now, this is where her phone last pinged at. This is Cooper Upper Elementary School.
How do we go back to
When they
that?
said that it pinged in this area, I'm wondering, did they check
Hold on. Let me see. Let me go back to that.
Record. Now, this is where her phone
Hold on
last
one
pinged
second.
at. But they're saying that she's been held against her will about this guy right here. And this is just some.
All right. Let's see here. What does it say? It doesn't say. What does it say? Jalen Tyler Pendergrass. Case closed, next hearing. Well, it doesn't say. What's on there? Is I see you in here? Hey, Smiley. How you doing, darling? I agree, Brandy. That would be 14 and 20. Yeah. You going live today, Smiley? Darling? His middle name, Jalen Tyler, Tyler Pendergrass, Pendergrass. Jalen Tyler Pendergrass. Jalen Tyler Pendergrass, Michigan record. Let's see here. Let me see if I can find him. Because he already has a record, but they saying that she's been held against her will. What this is. Okay, we'll go with that in a second. Play this.
Some of the stuff that he has on his record. Now, this is where her phone last pinged at. This is Cooper Upper Elementary School. And when they said that it pinged in this area, I'm wondering, did they check this area right here? There's 2 ponds right here. They look like they're partially dried out. They could fill up during the rainy seasons, things like that. And these are a heavily wooded area. I'm wondering, have they looked in this area right through here? Have they searched all the woods all through here? If her phone pinged, sometimes it's about 10 feet off, sometimes it's 20 feet off. But if it pinged in that area, is she here? Now, this is another look at him. If you recognize.
Let me tell you something. My kid's phone pinged, and it was about a big ass parking lot off. Was she attending school? I don't know.
And this is one of her looks right here. She does have on braces. And this is another look at her. If you've seen her, call 911, or you can reach out to us if you want to remain anonymous. Reach out to us to that email address right there, and we'll turn it over to her parents and to the authority. So Westland, Michigan, this is a call to action, and we need boots on the ground. This is a call to action. Westland, Michigan, you guys are up.
All right. So, let me show you this. If I can find it. If anyone can pull his record, I'd like to see what's on it. That's about as long as it wasn't off by miles. Well, the thing about my son's, when his was off, his phone died, but it still pings. That just shows you guys. Let me just show you. That just shows you, especially iPhones. If your phone is off, it still pings. It still pings. Your phone is never off. It is never off. Where's the fucking volume for this?
AKA Nooski, has been missing since April 5th, 2025. People report she was last seen with her boyfriend, Jalen Tyler Pendergrass, and the police said they know him very well. You see, this is in Michigan, in the suburbs, where everybody knows everybody. Her phone last pinged in the Cooper Upper Elementary School area. There's a lot of lakes and forests over there. Let's take a look. It looks like a very secluded area. You know, he could do whatever he wants. Not many cameras, especially at nighttime. Imagine this place at nighttime. It's not a big city. Look at all that grass. There's lakes back there. Anything is possible, man. Last but not least, a young lady posted on Facebook that multiple people have been found there, unfortunately, or been taken there trying.
Here it says, this is blocks from where her phone last pinged, and I haven't heard this missing report until just now. Hines Park is about 15 to 20 miles from park, woods, hills, trees, rivers, and paved road. Multiple people have been found here, unfortunately, or taken from there. Trying not to make any assumptions. Hopefully she's found
Not
safe.
to make any assumptions. Hopefully she'll be found safe. Share this for awareness. Let the word get out. And, we appreciate you guys, and thank you for watching.
All right. There we go. Let's go to... Thank you so much, baby kisses. If my husband disappears, I'm texting you and ask you, Justin. Thanks. Oh, thank you, baby kisses. That's very sweet compliment. I hope that never happens. Really hope that never happens. But if it does, we gotcha. We gotcha. Real young people out. I mean, she's 17, so she's got to know a lot of kids, her age and stuff. So I'm sure they're all coming out. Is this Hines Park, or is this just woods? Yes, honey, yes. All right. He looks like a twerp, in my opinion. Oh, look at this. This is the actual... This is the ping. Right? So, and it, I'm guessing they found Ann Arbor Trail. Here's the school, is the ditch out in the field there. I wonder if someone... Let's go back to Google Earth. I think... Wait a second. This is interesting. All right. So. Oh, no. Okay. I was wondering if this was by the road, but it's not by the road. Yep, not by the road. Okay. Look at this. So her phone was found right here. Right here. Well, that's what it says. So it's got to be found somewhere in this area. Remember, there's a graveyard there. I was thinking, someone driving could have thrown it out. But here's a cemetery. Maple Grove Cemetery, Islamic Memorial Gardens, Ann Arbor Trail. I mean, her phone could have been found over here. We don't know, Just because it says here, again, doesn't mean it's right here. It could be someone could have been driving and thrown it out. I don't know why someone would be walking through the school and just throw it there. Like, I can see you throwing it in the woods or throwing it out a car. So there's that. Oh, Leslie, thank you so much, my dear, for gifting a pearl necklace. Really do appreciate you. If you received that pearl necklace, give our girl Leslie a big, big thank you. Very sweet of you, my dear. Thank you for your support. What is it with schools and graveyards? I don't know. Don't know. No, she's not been found, unfortunately, and we're 2 weeks. I'm wondering, I mean, someone said just a moment ago that they cuffed the grandma when they went into the house. So let's just think about that a second. If she was last seen at that house, right? If they were fighting, obviously the family that lives there is going to know that something took place. Now, let's say they went somewhere and they got in a fight. That's different, right? The family wouldn't necessarily know then. Unless something happened while they were out and he calls a family member, but that's just all 100% speculation. Why on earth would they cuff the grandma? Well, if they're searching and she's being combative or whatever, that can be one of it. Smiley, did you say if you're going live today, baby? This is okay. This is in Dearborn area. Okay. The Great Lakes. That's very interesting. Let's see here. Does it show anything? Oh, it shows a picture of that. 2 seconds. Okay. If I'm missing, I hope my family would contact justice. Oh, thank you, Tina. How far away does the boyfriend live from where the phone? It showed it earlier how far. It's not like terribly far. Let me see if I got a picture of it still. I might have exited out of it. Let me check. Oh, look at this. I have not seen this. Here we go. This is interesting.
In Inkster, where the search for a missing teen, London Thomas, continues. Friday, 7 News Detroit stopped by a home in Inkster raided by police and the FBI, a property investigators zeroed in on as they searched for a missing teen, 17-year-old London Thomas. The raid happened Thursday. According to authorities, London's 23-year-old boyfriend, who is now considered a person of interest, lives at
Here they are searching everything
on Carlisle Street with other family members. Hello, Darren Cunningham with Channel 7. You're not talking? A woman said her family isn't talking and closed the door before I could get in another word.
He's weird.
In what way?
He's just strange.
Jasmine Allen, who streamed the raid on social media in hopes
He
of
is
spreading the word,
strange.
says she's lived across the street for 8 years and learned of London's disappearance about a week ago.
When the FBI knocked on my door,
looking for any surveillance footage. Inkster's police chief, Tamika Jenkins, says during the raid, investigators searched for DNA evidence after receiving, quote, concerning information they found during phone extractions. She said London was last seen in Inkster on April 5th. Her phone pinged in Westland near Cooper Upper Elementary, but the phone last pinged in Detroit, and DPD is the lead agency.
everybody want to know where's London. I want to know where's London. You know what I'm saying? Mother.
While on Carlisle Street, Julia Rapley, a family friend of London, drove by the home and stopped to speak with us.
It's a hurting thing to see a kid come up missing
and she haven't lived her life. She's 17 years old, and I don't know. I'm just combobulated about it.
To keep her mind busy and try to get answers the family is desperately seeking, Rapley says she's been out searching.
I ride around the city of Inkster, go by the woods where the trees and stuff at, calling her name. Maybe she tired up or something. I don't want to think the worst, because God make miracles, you know. So it just hurt right now. It hurt for her and the rest of the kids that's missing.
I've been in touch with London's family. Her father tells me they are, of course, waiting for updates from police. If you have any information about London Thomas's whereabouts, call Inkster Police or the FBI. In Inkster, Darren Cunningham, 7 News.
Why do you, so I think, who wrote that a second ago? Someone said he is strange. Who wrote that ago? It was like meme or something like that. I mean, do you know if he is strange? Wonder what makes him so strange. Let's see here. Inkster. Previous coverage, FBI police search Inkster home missing teen. The family aren't talking, and this is the thing. If their family isn't talking, that sets off alarm bells, in my opinion, because you think, well, this is my son or my grandson's, my nephew's, girlfriend, and we're concerned for her. But they're not even doing that. Weird.
But we begin tonight with breaking news as police raid the home of a missing teenager's boyfriend. London Thomas has been missing now for nearly 2 weeks, with concern growing each passing day. Officers executed search warrants on Carlisle Street near Inkster Road and Michigan Avenue in Inkster. This is where London was last seen. Good evening to you, and thank you so much for joining us tonight. I'm Carolyn Clifford. 7 News Detroit reporter Rudolph Sinaida joining us live from the scene. So, Ruda, what led up to this raid?
Carolyn, good evening. Investigations have been underway for nearly 2 weeks now. I'm on Carlisle Street, just as you mentioned. That home behind me there, that's the residence of London Thomas's boyfriend. The 17-year-old London has been missing.
What happened to the volume?
Was at this very residence with that very boyfriend. Finally, enough evidence for police to head inside and collect what they can. Police, the FBI have been on scene here for hours.
I don't know about
police
family.
telling me that they're here looking for DNA evidence specifically based on some concerning info they found during phone extractions, adding they will update us as soon as they have enough information.
For them to be clear and say they found something during phone extractions lets me know that's not good. Right? He's 23 years old. He don't know the world yet. So these people commit a crime and then they text or talk about it, and then
to make an official arrest. Now, earlier in the investigations, police have said they are looking into this as possible foul play. And while family says they're not surprised investigations have led police here, they're heartbroken with how uncooperative they say this boyfriend has been.
Oh, interesting. Boyfriend is being uncooperative. I just get annoyed when I hear this, because why isn't Tennessee doing this?
All of these lies just to push us away from what we're trying to do.
This is London's aunt.
And more stuff is coming up. And then you have people coming from any and everywhere to want to direct you into different directions. That's what's bringing my sister down. We don't need all of that. We just need to know right here. What did you do with her? You were the last person seen with her. What's going on and where is she at?
And just earlier today, London's family organized a search for her at the location where her phone last
It's her
pinged.
mother.
That was in Westland, near Cooper Elementary School. London's mother was there in what has been an emotional and grueling day for the entire family.
I don't care about money. I don't care about anything besides my daughter being back in my home, alive, safe, and well.
Now, there still have been some crews going in and out of that house again for hours. And with London's 18th birthday just next month, family tells me they hope they can all celebrate together with London. If you know anything, be sure to reach out to police. You can submit any of your tips anonymously to Crime Stoppers. That number, 1-800-SPEAK-UP. Live in Inkster, I'm Rudolph Sinaida, 7 News Detroit.
Certainly hard to imagine what that mom and that family is going through while they search for London. Sure hope they get some answers there tonight. Thank you so much, Ruda, for the live report. And we want you to stay with 7 News Detroit as we continue to follow the search for London Thomas. We will bring you the very latest developments on air and on
WXYZ. It's a cool station. KK, take notes. At least the aunt didn't try to give us a theory like thinking outside the box. Right, SL? And it's not only that, 24 hours later, I think he might have gotten a car. ... It happens. How come she didn't say anything about her sister about this mom? How come she didn't say anything about her sister about this mom? I don't understand what you mean, Tina. Hendersonville needs Yolanda on the street now. Yes. Brenda, thank you so much, my dear. 8 months coming in clutch. Happy Easter, everyone. May you eat lots of eggs, chocolate, ham, jelly beans, peeps, and have a wonderful night. Dream of fuzzy little bunnies. Thank you so much, Brenda, for your support. I hope you and yours have the most amazing Easter as well. Thank you so much for your continued support, my dear. Can't do it without you. No care package for him and his peoples when he hit the pod. You ate none of that. You're on a diet. It's Easter, Ashley. You got to eat some good food. Oh, I'm going to kind of do a little side note here. I think I am. 1 second. I want to show you a little something. This is what Edgar post.
If you spank your kids with a belt, that's called abuse.
That's why your kids try to kill you when there's no juice. You let them bite and kick and scream. Then you cry when they call you mean. You're supposed to raise your kids, but they raise you. You put your kids on a leash and wonder why. They turn 16 and want everyone else to die. It's because they thought that they were dogs. Then they learned this thing called laws. And 16 is way too old to pout and cry. Now my mama and my pa ain't play that shit. Got beat with a belt, a broom, a spoon, sometimes a switch. Spare the rod, spoil the child. Why your kids be running wild, popping pills and snorting powder just for kicks?
If you spank your kids with a belt, that's called abuse.
That's why your kids try to kill you when there's no juice.
And you don't hit someone else's kids. And you don't hit someone else's kids. And you don't hit someone else's kids, Edgar, you dummy. And you don't hit a child with autism. And you don't hit a child with autism. Dumbass. spanking. I mean, if you spank your kids, that's, but you don't hit someone with a mental or physical disability, and you don't touch someone else's child. There's that. That shows you where his mindset is. Absolutely. Absolutely. And then brag about it. And then give parenting advice. Yes. Lorraine, thank you so much, my dear. I appreciate you being here, Justin, to keep me from being lonely and getting depressed. I'm Pearl for. Oh, Lorraine. I love you, honey. Thank you so much. We are here with you. We are here with you, honey. Always. We got you, baby. Thank you so much for your support. I really do appreciate that. Really do, honey. Happy Easter to you. What kind of got him? I'll never forget that. Yep. L. Kennedy, I was spanked as a child, and it did nothing for me. The only thing it did for me was scare the shit out of me. That's all it did. It didn't teach me anything. It just makes you fear. That's all it does. Fear. Teach them why they shouldn't do such and such. Yeah. It's me, Jen. I was spanked with a belt, a switch, a shoe, my aunt spanked me one time, and she told me to go pick my switch, and I went and picked my switch, and I basically brought back a club to make her feel bad for me. And she's like, no, you got to go pick something smaller than that. I was like, here it is. It does nothing. It does nothing. And to spank a child with autism and a chromosome deletion that physically feels things, processes things differently, shame on you. Shame on you. One time I brought back a little big twig being a smartass, and boy did I get it. Yeah. I was spanked as a child, and I swore I would never hit my child. And I have foster children with disabilities, and I don't hit them either. It what pisses me off on here. Yeah, D White. Yeah, I really believe spanking is for frustrated parents. I really believe that. That's my opinion. I think it's for parents who are frustrated and take it out on the kids most of the time. That's just it. You've got to learn to talk. And trust me, kids will push you. They will push every button that you have. I understand that. But we are the parents, they are the kids, and we have to be more mature than them if we expect them to be mature later on. Yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry, Grace. My parents threatened us, but we never touched us with a hand or belt. That's awesome, butterflies. Usually the gangs have some necessities put together for a new guy coming in till they can get things. I think it is L. Kennedy. I think it is. Especially, you know, allegedly hitting them in the face. You know, we've heard people's accounts with Edgar. It is definitely an old way of thinking, Ginger. It's definitely an old way of thinking. Taking privileges. To me, that I mean, I agree, Gypsy. Like, taking away something for a while, you know, that's a privilege. That is a much more reason for them to, you know, change or fix the issue. It really is, because, you know, you take away their Nintendo for a couple days, there you go. You know, that's something that's, you know, last 24, 48, 72 hours, ever how long you do it. And that gives them time to think, oh man, I don't like this. I'd really like to be on my game right now, or whatever. Yes. Edgar threw it away. Threw his stuff away. Yes, my Nintendo. I say Nintendo. And as an ASD parent, I have researched this, and spanking an autistic child is not good at make. Absolutely. I mean, I don't understand how, especially like a child with autism, right? After you would do that to like a child with autism, that's going to set them off even further. Thanks, Ginger. You know what I mean? I can't imagine throwing their stuff. Can't imagine it. Reward good behavior when they do what you want. Seth has the right idea, in my opinion. Yes. That's amazing, Radio Gods. God bless you for that. The gentleman won't get up if he's the bad guy in the missing. Huh. I don't know. Someone just sent this to me and said Edgar was, and it's like, my God. My son, it would be well, I mean, I am sure if Faith's stepdad would behave like Edgar and do the things Edgar does, he would shit a brick. When my kids fought with each other, I'd make them sit on the couch and hug one another for 15 minutes. Shocked it stopped with the fights for months. An occasional reminder. Yes. Yep. Oh, Ginger, he would shit a brick. Holly, I can't either. Because you can feel the, you know, Edgar would go, oh yeah, he would get up, or, you know, KK would say he would get up in your face and he would go, you know, growl like he does. I paid good money for things, I'm not throwing them away. Well, that just teaches your child to do the same thing when they're older, right? You're mad at your boyfriend or your girlfriend, or you're upset with your kids, throw their shit out. What, you throwing it out on the lawn? I mean, what sense does that make? But there are a few exes, Edgar, that says that Edgar has taken stuff out of allegedly taken stuff out of their house while they were being deployed or working, and they split up, and he got a storage building when one of his wives was at Guantanamo Bay, and allegedly sold some of the furniture that allegedly wasn't his, and I think allegedly she might have taken him to court or something like that, or maybe he said he was going to pay it back or something, but allegedly he never did. The disparaging remarks they both made after Sebastian went missing are unacceptable and red flags. Yes. Was doing to Nina as well, allegedly. Yes. She got home from New Mexico. He was there at the house carrying out a toddler bed. Giving it away to a neighbor. I cannot imagine being so mad at your ex that or your soon-to-be ex, literally your stepson at the time. I mean, what can a toddler do to make them get their bed thrown away? Their first bed. He has an issue with other people's things, apparently. Oh, that's amazing, Tina Powers. El Kennedy says, best parenting advice. What would your parents have done? Do you want to do the same? Sometimes yes, but sometimes no. It breaks the cycle. Absolutely. I mean, nobody is a perfect parent. We're all human beings. But, there's just some things that you don't do. All of my friends thought I was spoiled because my dad bought my first car. He did that for all 6 of us. It wasn't to be generous. He controlled the keys. I lost my keys to him more than a few times. Yeah. He's mad and seems like he's supposed to make the toddler. That's what he said. Kloops, that's what he said. He needed to man up. A 3-year-old. Nina said that's what he said. A 3-year-old. What the hell? When a man accepts your child, that's not a step, Dad. That's a father who stepped up. Respect that man. No. You only get that if you respect the child first. You chose that. Absolutely. You chose that. The child did not. Now, I agree. There's a lot of wonderful step parents who don't get the credit they deserve. And they do step up when someone, when a child needed a father or a mother. However, it's a two-way street. The child doesn't get to pick. The child doesn't get to pick. And guess what? Sebastian didn't need a stepdad. He already had a dad. You were, you know, I would say a bonus, but that wouldn't work either, in my opinion. So the child doesn't get to choose. So you go in and you show the respect. It is earned. No, he's not his father. Agree, there are great step parents, but also there are equally just as many crappy step parents. My poor friend is dealing with an evil stepmother right now. Yes. I can imagine being an 8-year-old boy and you're autistic and you have a chromosome deletion. They didn't know he was autistic at the time, but he was, obviously. They knew he had a chromosome deletion. And your parents split, which is, it's hard, right? It's very hard on kids. And then another man comes in, walks through the door and says, "Hi, I'm your new stepdad. We're getting rid of your cats." And then the mother allowing that. Holy shit. Holy shit. Let me tell you something. If I ever got divorced and had young kids again, a man came in and said, "Hi, I'm your new stepdad. We're going to get rid of the cats because I don't like them. I'm allergic to them," or whatever. I would say, "I'm allergic to people who are allergic to cats. Get the fuck out." That he threw Faith in a car seat. Please don't forget that about that. Oh, Tina, I mean, definitely couldn't. Unbelievable. I suffer from that disorder where I speak the truth and it pisses people off. Listen to understand, not to comment. It's our oldest husband. Oh, I can't play that. It's got music on it. Strong prayer. Dear God, thank you for granting me a new day. Please forgive my mistakes and calm my mind. Keep me safe today and fill my heart with peace. May the day bring new joy and opportunities. God, I love you and I promise to send this prayer to inspire others. And amen. I wake up every day with a good attitude and then idiots happen. God, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the times I've asked for your forgiveness and ran back to sin. I'm sorry for all the times I said I love you but refused to read your word and get to know you. God, I'm sorry that I disappointed you more times than I can count. But I think you are still choosing me if you love God and are not ashamed to send it. Okay. It's got a lot of things about God on there. This is his old bike. Had her for 2 years now. Traded in my night train. He knows all. I pray to God that this is, I just want this to be over. Like, it just needs to be over. My poor friend, 40 years old and dating, is terrible. She has 3 kids. My hubs is not my 2 oldest biological father, but he could never tell You can never tell by the relationship. For 26 years, he has been their dad. Lots of love in our house. Yes, Gypsy. He is a good guy. It's a good man. Hey, Irony. Hey, Nicholas. Mama. It's me, Jen, Tina, Holly, Flowery. Except you have to be smart enough to parent kids effectively. Edgar's methods weren't working, and now Sebastian is missing over a year. Terrible parenting. And I can tell you, there was an active case going on while Sebastian went missing. There was an active case. From what I understand, was an active case. I did kind of confirm with someone this morning that there was an active case when Sebastian went missing. And that's amazing. Allegedly, there was an active case, but Dawn Wells says, in Summer Wells' case, that the CPS closed it the day before she went missing. Yes. Holly, yes. Like, they had been there. There was allegedly a plan in place, and they had came, I guess, back, and there had been a few reports on that specific case. She's not an MM fighter, but she was trained in the... Yeah, she's not an MMA fighter. If Jay Walsh knows the CPS cases of CP. Who's Jay Walsh? John Walsh? Is that who you mean, Michelle? I mean, if I don't see how any CPS, I don't either, D. White. Because I think we knew everything that happened in the house, we would be so angry. I am assuming it's that Edgar and Sebastian weren't supposed to be under the same roof. Well, nobody has asked him if he was allowed to be in the same house at the same time when and before Sebastian went missing during the month of February. I don't either, D. After Edgar went off the other night, like he did, how has nothing happened? Like, so many can see what he's on, my opinion. Well, what I can't see is why he is totally changing his story now. Totally. It's amazing. It's amazing. Guys, I got a very good live scheduled at 6:30. That is 2 hours from now. Make sure you guys join me then. We'll be talking about Sebastian Rogers. We're going to be going over some stuff, very interesting stuff. And Sebastian is not the only child that has ever went missing without a scent and not being seen on cameras, but ... You'll want to see it. You'll want to see it. And it says a lot, in my opinion. English time, please. I'm speaking English. Cyan. I'm speaking English, and the time is 6:30 p.m. English Eastern Standard Time. I don't know what time. I don't know what time it is in England. I don't know. Grave Crime with Grace coming in clutch. Oh, it's on. Thank you so much, guys. I really do appreciate you. Thank you for being here for this case. I know it's not very popular right now, but y'all are the real deal for being here. I love you all so much. 2134 Cyan says, thank you. Grave Crime with Grace, thank you for becoming a member. Love you too. Thank you, Tina girl. Appreciate you. Glad you showed us. Thank you so much, baby kisses. Thank you all so much. Hope you guys have a good, happy Easter. I am very thankful to all of you. Kaz, my sister, lives in Scotland. One of my sisters does. Thank you, Dark Side Crime. Thank you all. Much love, everyone. I will see you guys in a couple hours. Go eat some good food. Spend some time with some family. All of that. See you later. God bless. Justice for London Thomas, 17 years old. See you guys later.